Welcome back to Main Street Living. Now, for those of you watching at home, I hope you're enjoying the safety and comfort of your home because there really is no place like home, especially right now because so much of us don't really have anywhere else to go.
Oh, I know. And this is a really tough time for a lot of people. And some people are having trouble paying things like your rent. And thankfully, one city is stepping up to help residents in need. So now I want to bring in Councilmember Chris Ward from San Diego, California, joining us. Thank you. Welcome to Main Street Living.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us about this program that you guys have started since COVID-19 started. It's amazing for your community.
Well, I think as we all know, we're amid an economic crisis unlike any other in our lifetimes. It's much clearer to our team here as we answer many desperate calls from residents that are fearful of what the future holds. So we introduced and passed an emergency COVID-19 rental assistance program to really directly help San Diegans in need. It will help those families struggling to make rent and help recover the financial loss from landlords by up to $4,000 per household for eligible families to pay past due and upcoming rent.
And when you say eligible families, who is eligible?
Sure. So we're most concerned with our low income and our extremely low income families because those are most at risk of falling into homelessness if they can't pay the rent. And so it's going to be up to, for anybody that qualifies, up to 60% of the area median income would be eligible for the program.
How easy is it to apply? Do you have to go online to do it, or can you go somewhere in person?
It is, but we have assistance. So yes, everything is online driven, but we've engaged with a lot of community-based organizations for language translation or for other awareness. Some people don't have access to the computers at home, and some people may not even know that this program even exists. So we wanted to make sure our established community organizations are partnering with us to get the word out and help people apply.
Yeah, it's hard to find out this information. So you're right. A lot of people might not know the program exists, and I'm sure a lot of people could benefit from this. And so what type of information is required and what documents are needed to apply?
We want to keep it as simple as possible. Everybody is stressed out and everybody wants to make sure that they're not missing a box so that they're not eligible. They wouldn't be ineligible for this. So just basic information demonstrating that your family has been, you've had a loss of income due to the COVID circumstances. And we want to make sure that your landlord's information is accurately reflected and that they qualify as well because they will be the direct recipients. This is helping you clear the deck for your rent and arrears and maybe pay some rent going forward. And we do that through direct allocation to the landlords so that the books are made whole.
And how long does the program last? How long will this money be good for?
Well, we fear it's going to go very fast. There are other cities going through in the country that are also looking at rental assistance programs. And I'm aware that Houston really did one recently. They have a much larger population, somewhat larger than San Diego. But they also had, I think, a $15 million allocation, same as us. And the number of eligible, all that funds, I'm told, were exhausted within 90 minutes. Now, we have a different program. We decided we were going to have a 2-week window for applications coming in, vet everybody for making sure that they're qualified for the program, and then there would be a lottery system to keep it fair.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you guys are expanding that because 90 minutes, I mean, that goes like that. Are there any specific requirements for landlords?
They just need to be able to show that they do not have any other federal income so that they're not receiving vouchers or kinds of assistance. And we're trying to be able to help families that have no other source of income to be able to rely on.
Okay. And finally, how do you go about selecting applicants? Because I'm sure you're going to get a lot.
Well, we do have a prioritization for families and for seniors, for households with those with persons over 65 years old. Beyond that, there's just going to be a random lottery to make sure that it's fair.
Okay, and Chris, where can people go to apply?
So at a website, hopefully it'll be on your screen at www.covidapplication.sdhc.org, and the phone number is there as well.
And this is wonderful to hear that San Diego is doing this. And you said Houston has done something similar. So I'm sure a lot of other cities might be doing this as well. In fact, make sure you check with your own local government to see if there are programs available in your area too. Yes. Thank you, Chris, for joining us.
Thank you very much. Absolutely. Stay healthy.
Yep, we appreciate it. You too.